Dear student, topic is electrolysis, a process of decomposition of an electrolyte by the passage of electricity through its aqueous solution or molten fused state. Electrolytic tank suitable electrolyte contain the electrode connected to positive terminal of battery known as anode, connected negative terminal of battery known as cathode. So when electricity passes, solution splits into positive means cations and negative means anions. This movement of ion known as electrolytic or ionic conductance. Student, you have seen anode, a positive terminal, negative terminal is cathode and attached by a battery. So in electrolytic conditions, solutions, the positive ions and negative ions are splits and they join to the different terminals. So student, related to electrolysis, the quantitative aspects of electrolysis, the first is Faraday's first law of electrolysis. It is the amount of any substance deposited or liberated at any electrode is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity passed through the electrolytic solution. If W gram of substance is deposited on passing Q coulombs of electricity, the W is directly proportional to Q, or W is equal to ZQ. Z is electrochemical equivalent constant. If a current of I ampere is passed for T second, then Q is equal to IT, means W is equal to ZQ or W is equal to ZIT. If I 1 ampere and T for 1 second, so W is equal to Z multiply 1 then 1, means W is equal to Z. Hence the electrochemical equivalent constant Z may be defined as the mass of the substance deposit when a current of 1 ampere is passed for 1 second. Student, it is related to the first law, Faraday's first law of electrolysis. In a theoretical portion, the question is asked what is the Faraday's first law. So simply you learn W is equal to ZIT. Student, the second is Faraday's second law of electrolysis. When some quantity of electricity pass through different electrolytic solutions connected in series, the weight of the substances produced at the electrodes are directly proportional to their chemical equivalent weights. In modern terms, mole of electrons used in a place of equivalent weight. Example, if electrolytic solution copper sulfate, silver nitrate connected in series, so weight of copper deposit divided by the weight of silver deposited means equivalent weight of copper divided by the equivalent weight of silver. Example, during the passage of electricity in molten state, for example in a sodium chloride, sodium as cathode and chlorine molecules half part as anode, so sodium ions plus gain 1 electron, so sodium passage of 1 electron produce 1 sodium atom, hence passage of 1 mole of electron produce 1 mole of sodium. It is 23 gram, it is the mole atomic mass, gram atomic mass of sodium. So chlorine, when 1 electrons gain, so they become into the condition of, so 2 chlorine ion plus when they gain 2 electrons, so they form the chlorine molecule, means 2 mole of electron produce 1 mole of chlorine molecule, or 1 mole of electron produce half mole of chlorine, which is 35.5 gram molecular mass of chlorine. It's coulomb per mole. So student, it is clear charge of 1 mole of electron is equal to the Avogadro number 6.02 to 10 to the power 23 multiplied by the charge of electron. It is 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Student, it is equal 96,485 coulomb per mole. Is simply in a round figure 96,000 we are using, or known as 1 Faraday. So student, charge of n mole of electron is equal to the Q is equal to NF. It means 1 multiplied by the 96,500 is equal to 96,500 coulomb. charge required to reduce 1 mole 23 gram of sodium. Means simply the Faraday's second law of is Q is equal to NF. Student, there are various questions are based on the Faraday's second law and first law. First one in text 3.10. If a current of 0.5 amperes flow through a metallic wire for 2 hours, then how many electrons would flow through the wire? So student, in Q is equal to IT, you know very well. I is 0.5 ampere, the given in a numerical. Time is 2 hours, means 2 multiplied by 3600 second. So it's equal to 3600 coulomb. So 1 Faraday 96,500 coulomb is equivalent to 1 mole of Avogadro number electrons. So 3600 coulomb is equivalent to 6 multiply the Avogadro number by 3600 and divided by the 96,500. So the number of electron is 2.246 into 10 to the power. So students, it's a simple unitary based question. Second, in text 3.11, suggest a list of metal that are extracted electrochemically. So answer is sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, etc. They are extracted by electrochemically. Student, in text 3.12 is the next question. Consider the reaction. Chromate ion plus 14 H positive plus 6 electron. It forms 2 chromate ion, chromium ion Cr3 positive. So what is the quantity of electricity is coulombs needed to reduce 1 mole of chromate ion? So student, 6 mole of electron required to reduce 1 mole of chromate ion. So 1 mole of electron is equal to 96,500 coulomb charge. Then 6 mole of electron is equal to 6 multiplied by 96,500. So charge is 5.79 10 to the power 5 coulomb. So student, the next question NCERT 3.12. How much charge is required for the following reduction of? First segment is 1 mole of aluminium ion to aluminium. So answer is aluminium ion, gain the 3 electrons, we come into the aluminium atom. So Q is equal to NF according to the Faraday's second law. So 3 multiply by Faraday, it is 2.895 into 10 to the power 5 coulomb charge is required. Student, second segment 1 mole of copper Cu2 positive to Cu. So answer is Cu2 positive gain 2 electron, then become into copper. Faraday's second law, Q is equal to NF. N is 2 because 2 electrons are gained. 2 multiplied by the Faraday's constant. So 1.93 10 to the power 5 coulomb is the answer. Student, next is 1 mole of magnet MnO4 negative to Mn2 positive. So MnO4 negative plus 8H4 5 electrons, they become into Mn2 positive. So plus 4s2o. So Q is equal to NF. 5 multiplied by 96,500. The answer is 4.825 into 10 to the power 5 coulomb. Student, in a main exercise question 3.13, how much electricity in terms of Faraday is required to produce? It's a segmental question. First is 20 gram of calcium from molten calcium chloride. So answer is Cu2 positive and gain 2 electron, become into calcium atom. So 1 mole of 1 mole is equal to the 40 gram. It's a gram atomic mass of calcium. So 1 mole of 40 gram of calcium required electricity 2F, means 2 Faraday. So half mole means 20 gram of calcium require electricity. Then 2 multiplied by 20 and divided by 40. So 1F is required. Student, second segmental part, aluminium condition. Al3 positive when gain 3 electrons, then become into aluminium. So 1 mole means 27 gram of aluminium required electricity 3 Faraday. So 40 gram of aluminium will require electricity 3 multiplied by 40, then divided by 27. It is equal to 4.4 Faraday. So second question is solved. Student, 3.14. the 3.15, these and 3.16. These questions are based on the Faraday's first and second law. So by the help of the display you have solved the questions. In board exam the question is asked, so we over to below side we can on the display you have seen what are the solution and how can the question are solved.